Um, now we're recording, so there you go. So this recording is to welcome everybody to our team recognition evening and appreciation event. Sorry you couldn't all be here in person in Lethbridge, but maybe someday, or maybe someday I'll come visit you guys. So we're excited you're here, and Kaylee has her team here, and we're here, and Melissa, our RSM from Calgary, is here as well. So that is super exciting for us too. And so we just want to do a quick presentation for you guys tonight. And am I going double talk here? So, so I'll just let you know that anything I've learned from the ladies in this room. Right, Stephanie? Oh, I lost my meeting. What the heck? Are you surprised?
You got to click the Zoom icon.
Where did I go? Okay, awesome sauce. Okay, well, as you can see, anybody can do this business, and I hope you guys all have drinks. If not, just get up and get some too. So
help yourself.
Help yourself. The alcohol's in the cupboard, Stephanie. Okay, you guys, thanks for bearing with us. So you are here because you're part of the greater Be Green team. And my name is Rena, if you don't know, and I'm your upline. Kaylee is the leader of the Microfiber Minion team. And we've agreed to do this evening together because it's more fun when you do things together. I hope you all agree. And that's why you're here. So I actually started this business back in 2014. So that is over 8 years ago. And when I started, I never imagined that it would grow into something like this. But I think it all started when I went to a leadership conference. I had only been in business from like February to December. And I thought, you know what? I am going to go to leadership conference. And it was one of the best decisions I made because I went there and I saw the power of what other ladies had done with growing a team and doing this business as a full-time job. I'm like, this could really be a great retirement job once I leave my work at the research station. So since then, I had jumped in and was doing the business. And at the time, I just told everybody, hey, you want to get this stuff for 35% off, just jump in and you can be a consultant. And if you want to ask your sisters, your friends, they can all join too. Anybody can join. I was not afraid at all. I just told everybody and they're like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. It's just everybody jumped on. I didn't even know what I was doing back then at all. So it was lots of fun. And then because people were joining, I'm like, well, I think I got to go to this leadership conference. So if you ever get the opportunity to go to conference, it's kind of life-changing because you learn about the business and stuff. So what we're just trying to do is to bring you some of the things that happen for us at conference. One, they spoil you. Two, they find out what makes you tick, and it's great. So even if you're not here for the business end of things, you're part of like the bigger Norwex movement, and that is to radically reduce the use of chemicals in homes. So hands up if you have gotten some chemicals out of some homes. Is it your own home or a home, right? Like that is pretty cool. That gives us a purpose, something to do in this world and life. So for me, it was never even about the money. It's just that my daughter was going to have kids in her house, or she was buying a new house, and she said she wanted a chemical-free home. That was empowering to me. Amanda's here tonight, and she says her daughter's she's going down the cleaning aisle, says, you're never using these products in your home. They're all toxic. So she's actually teaching her 1.5-year-old, not even 1-year-old, not to go down the chemical aisle.
She can't even talk yet.
But Amanda's teaching her right off the bat here. So that is super cool. What I just wanted to say is that, and we just shared even around the table here when we were talking tonight, that everybody is doing their business differently that works for them. Some are doing just talking to people about mops, right, Kathy? Some people, yes. Some people are just talking to their friends. What was the other stories? Or just sharing it with their family and friends. And some are doing Facebook parties. And we have one gal here who's doing like real good Instagram reels too. So if you want to learn the details, you just go and watch demos and videos online. So I would say that the secret to my success, and I only am successful because of you guys all here, and I thank you for that, But I don't care what people say. If they want to hear about it, fine, next. Because there's people out there that do need to hear about it. And I think the most empowering thing was when I did house parties back in the day. I have actually consultants here in the room that I did spa parties for, right, Marilyn? Stephanie, I did a party. I didn't do a party for this Stephanie, but that's Stephanie. I did a party. And because you can do spa parties and different kinds of parties. And you're going to hear later from Melissa how health industry is what people are interested in. So we have an amazing product to do, but when I was at their parties, it was encouraging to hear from them and their customers who would phone me up and say, I now can clean my toilets and bathrooms without all those chemicals, and I don't get asthma or those coughing fits. And they would just like literally come up and thank me. And there's like other new gals here. Natasha's sitting right beside me here, and she's like so excited to be sharing this with her family, friends, and doing those videos to teach them, because you don't even know unless you learn from it, right? So anyways, that is kind of my blurb. And from 2014 to now, we've come an amazing long ways. And tonight we just want to recognize a few people of what we've done. So stay tuned for that. Any questions at this point from anybody?
How many people are on your team? Do you know the number? I might have put you on the spot with that
one. I have it on the I have to stand up. In the last year, it was 286. 286. Can you hear me from back here? Yeah, they can hear me. So yeah, but it's not just me growing the team and asking and inviting people in. I was not shy to do that. But then when you get people that are inviting 3 other people, Telena's a team coordinator, so she invited 3 people in, and Stephanie, you're a team coordinator.
I'm still a team coordinator.
I'm just looking around the room. I don't want to miss anybody, anything. And it'll take 3 to start building a team, and then you can be in the leadership end of things. And to me, that's when it got more exciting. I could go sell mops all day long and talk about the product, but when I started having team members to share doing demos with and stuff, it was way more fun. And you meet some terrific people just like in this room right now. And so that's super cool. Norwex is in 23 countries. And when you said that you're from Germany, it's like, I was just so loved to get into Germany. And I have somebody from Brazil who wanted these laundry strips because they're like, oh man, I've been looking for something like this, but we're not in Brazil. We're in Portugal, but not Brazil, right? So 23 countries. I think that's amazing to be part of that. And you're going to hear tonight that toilet brushes and laundry detergent, who's buying those? Everybody, right? Who's doing laundry? Everybody. So sometimes yeah, she doesn't do her laundry as well. So if all we did was sell laundry detergent, you can make an extra sideline income doing this. And like, I just never imagined that would be that easy. And you're going to hear from Melissa tonight of why you'll want to even offer that to other people. Anyways, this is not a business to be taken lightly, because we offer environmentally friendly, like show of hands, who loves the product because of its environmentally friendliness, right? That to me is like, that's my passion. If you watch and follow me, you'll see all my fishing stories. I always catch the big ones. Just
Dale's not listening.
Well, he might be. He always watches my lives. But the environment's very important to me, and just not having kids and pets having touched the floors and stuff and getting those chemicals in their paws. So I have an extreme passion, and I'm just so excited when I get to help other people like yourselves bring it into other homes. So know that we're here to support you and stuff. And we have team events and stuff that are going on. Oops, I'm skipping ahead, but we're here to support you. So
we should call it Post-it note. I know. How are you supposed to arrange it for us? Okay, there we go.
See, my team knows me well. Okay,
so one color.
Stephanie's asking about my colored paper. So yeah, see, I got my notes here. And here's the colored paper, Stephanie. That's
okay, good. Okay.
If I have to plan something, I have to keep it simple, right? I told you it's simple.
Is it simple if you have that many papers?
Well, it's a blank sheet of paper.
She really likes colored paper. It makes it look like you're reading off of something as she's just saying.
Yeah.
It comes naturally, but she makes it look.
That's how I started, you guys. Colored paper, that's all you need and you'll be told.
October event, are we bringing that up now while you're on that note? Let's do it. October 11th. We're doing a mega event. If anybody has done them in the past, it is an in-person one. So we could maybe do something, create something online as well for our faraway people in the lands far away. But I guess we've kind of chatted about it, but in my head, how I envision it is it'll be like stations, and they'll have like a little passport to go around to. So it's kind of a come and go. But each area we will man as consultants, and then and probably in partners or in groups of 3, and then they'll get to go around and see everything, and they'll stamp their passport, and then there's a big prize at the end kind of thing for attending, versus having to sit there and listen for however long Kaylee can talk. Could be a long time. Rena and I together might even be longer.
Maybe we'll clean their dirty clothes. We'll have them bring a stained clothing or something.
We'll put it in the side washing machine while they're going around.
On that note, for all you people here locally, if you can think of a venue that we could hold this event in October, please put it on my pink piece of paper here. Please put it on my colored piece of paper, or let us know an event or venue that could be really nice to have that mega party event. So last thing before I turn over to Kaylee is that I just want to say that I'm proud of each and every one of you, that you are here and you stuck through it, through COVID and everything else. Some of you are, well, some of them are brand new. I'm getting to meet tonight. Some of them are COVID babies. And I just want to leave you with these thoughts. Can you envision the day when you don't, like, what if you didn't have Norwex? Like, what would you do if you didn't have your Norwex Envirocloth? Stephanie's sighing. Like, if you did not have Norwex, what would you do? Like, what would you
know anything about it? Wouldn't worry. If you never had it, you don't know that you never had it.
No, but if it disappeared now,
yes.
No, but like even if it disappeared now that you have it, then what? Right? Like you are aware of it. You have changed your life. Like what? How would you feel if it was gone now? That's I think
I don't know.
Yeah, so dirty house.
I think
humans are good at adapting, so they'll adapt.
Humans are good at adapting. Love that.
I don't know how to clean my glasses. It's like
no.
so annoying.
It's so funny. Like I'm at work and I have my optic scarf, right? And I have a coworker that used those little towelettes from Costco. And I'm like, give me your glasses. Give me your glasses. I cleaned it, like, holy crap. What is that? I'm like, it's an optic scarf. I'm like, I need to buy one. I'm like, here's the catalog. I have them in my backpack all the time. I'm like, here you go. Here's the catalog. Here's the catalog.
I think you're the brand newest consultant here tonight. Good job.
I even handed one to my manager. What is it? No.
They
didn't allow it.
They didn't allow us to do it either.
I was tempted to even ask a marker cleaner. So I'm like, would you be willing to do stuff for Norwex?
I tried at the university.
Yeah. Like
they do use read, which is good.
So keep thinking of those who are missing out, because I've been using the products for 20 years, and it wasn't until my launch party that my friends came over and they said, excuse me, so you had the streak-free window cloth and you never shared it with us? Like, what kind of friend are you?
I'll make lunch. You go outside.
I'm gonna turn it over to
Bailey. All right, I'll be quick. Rena said everything that was awesome, but I loved it. I just background story, most of you know my story. It's old. But I started Norwex when I was 19. Never imagined that this business would turn the way it has, that I would have team members sitting in a room with me and growing the team and stuff. But every time people ask about the products, I always say if like they were not amazing and people didn't love them, I would not still be here, right? So just like even that thought when we were talking about like what would we do if Norwex was gone, like the thought of I wouldn't like continue to do if they weren't amazing. So to keep it short and sweet, because I know Melissa has stuff and you guys are here for recognition, so let's do that. And yeah, like I said, I like 8 years. I think in 3 weeks it'll be 8 years that I've been doing Norwex, and still love it, still share it. Sometimes it feels awkward to see myself What did you say today, Melissa? Say that I have my own business. So reshaping how we say that. And I do say I sell Norwex and do teaching on the side, but I like the put yourself up a little bit. Level up one. I'm a business owner, and then yeah. I think you have them in here.
Oh, was that them? Okay.
Draw and then Melissa.
All right, I'm gonna just take these guys for a second. Do you guys have any questions on any of that?
The Saks water, or did you take my water and put it here?
So we're gonna have Melissa talk now. She has a 15-minute presentation, and after that we have our recognition award. So I hope you can stick around for that. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you guys can hear it okay, and I appreciate you jumping in. So that is so awesome.
Can she see?
I can only see Cheryl and Lynn and Michelle, and Melissa's back.
Yeah, I was just grabbing some supper for my husband and friends of his.
It's all good. I just thought I would come closer to say hello and see if you have. Oh, hi, Sandy. Yes, Sandy, where are you from? I missed that part.
Calgary.
Right. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
It's been a long day.
I've been keeping myself hidden, so.
All good. So I was just trying to fill you guys in that we're gonna now go to presentation from Melissa. I want you to know that she's our RSM, and you can reach out to her at any time if you wanted to move your business forward or have a question. Like, we're here to support you guys as best we can, but when you're ever like wanting to do it more, then the RSMs are amazing. And I think it's pretty awesome that she comes to our event here tonight too. So if you have any questions at the end, you let us know. So
thank you.
Yeah, you betcha. Sandy, how long have you been with Norwex?
Not quite a year, I don't think. Or maybe close.
So you're newbie too.
10 months-ish, maybe. Yeah.
Excellent. What drew you to the business?
I was familiar with it before, and Kaylee is a hard sell.
Well, I hope you enjoy the journey. There's lots that Norwex has to offer.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And we keep talking about conference, because conference always just kind of feels good too. So we are almost ready. So I'm just gonna just hold. All right. Oh, you have to introduce her.
Oh, I'm supposed to introduce.
Okay, Melissa will introduce.
Do I got it? Actually, I do got it. All right. So this is Melissa. She is our regional is absolutely phenomenal. Lives in Calgary.
I'm on video.
But actually I met Melissa the first time at retreat, and she had tons of great information. She has like the stats in her back pocket. She's got numbers, if you're a numbers person and you want like those little kind of tidbits to bring up. Actually, that's another thing that helped change my business, with even just giving people those stats that they could kind of hold on to. Like I don't know, we were in less than 1% of homes, now we're in less than 4%. So we've actually gone up in the amount of homes that we're actually touching, especially over the last little while. So you guys, especially ones that joined in the last few years, have made a huge impact on that as well. But I'll pass it over to Melissa. You can show us your cute little dog, Milo. I was close. But super awesome, and Melissa is the best. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you. So before I get started, you know, I think it's wonderful that both Rena and Kaylee brought us here together. You know, they're of course always ranting and raving about their teams. And so of course I want to say a special thank you for inviting me and for bringing everybody together. And I love gifts. And so I got you guys a spray off attachment. These things were hard to find for a while there, right? Rena, I'll just leave yours over here.
Yep,
okay?
thank you.
So can we just say thank you to the wonderful lady? And I will show you guys my dog. I don't even know my phone.
Did I give them false hope that they were going to see your cute dog?
I will show you the dog. He is adorable. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. This was after he got shaved last week. So, my little muffin.
What kind of dog?
It's a Yorkie.
Oh,
Yeah, he just turned a year. Yeah, he's a little sweet.
makes me miss our dog.
So I want to go over some stuff with all of you guys. Now I understand, you know, some of you are working your business, some of you are kind of, other things have kind of taken priority over the last couple of years. It's been a hard couple of years. Can we all kind of attest to that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and have we all noticed the change in the price of gas, right? Show of hands. Yeah, we're all noticing like that pinch. Thank you. And so today I want to start talking to you guys. You know, the state of the world, it's far better than it was in March of 2020 and of 2021, right? We can kind of see the light of day at this point. We're seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, that we're coming out of this, and hopefully we can return to some form of normalcy. So the fact of the matter is that we still actually, you know, we are predicted to go into recession next year. The price of things is going up. People are really feeling that pinch. And so while I do not want to bring this down, I want to bring this to all of our attention for the sole reason that it's an opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to start this presentation. I'll just do here. And you guys, I am not one for just sitting here and talking at you. So if you guys want to chime in, have any questions, just start talking. Good? Okay. So to kind of give you an idea of social selling at a glance, I actually really loved a lot of these stats. The biggest one was, hang on, I want to do this. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. No pressure. Should I just
Hang on, everyone.
I need to fall. That's good enough. No pressure. Okay. So these stats, my favorite of these is the first, the 43% of the field listed in person as their number one sales stream. And so this is really important because while people still really, you know, are loving that virtual world, the in-person is still just so successful, and that a lot of people are using. And then the other one I want to, okay, well, we all know as much. Can I get a show of hands who dislikes Facebook? Okay. 94%, like take a look at that, of people that are doing social selling are using Facebook. It is still the number one platform. And then right behind that is Instagram, and then 14% using TikTok. TikTok is an actual addiction. Yeah. So it's like, I just don't do it anymore. Yeah. And then the other one, I mean, 14 billion was spent by brands on influencer marketing. Okay. That's insane. Right. So we know that while people are loving in person, there's still so much impact on social media. And then lastly, 90% of people are doing their businesses on their phone. So if anybody tells you they don't have time, just that, I say, you're a liar. You do, because everybody has a few minutes between things that they're doing, and this business can be done on your phone.
I find it harder on my phone than on the computer.
So you're absolutely right. Right. So a lot of people, like, I can do my job on the phone. It's not as easy. No. Right. But let me tell you that when I'm traveling and when I'm doing things, I am still doing my job 100% from my phone. Right. And so while it's not your preferred method, it's still doable. Right.
Like I was convenient. Yeah. Like when I'm at work, I have no problem, but I have a hard time. Like, I don't know if it's my phone, but like half the time it gets cut off on one portion on like in my office.
Oh my gosh.
And then it's like, okay, I need to reload it again and then re-sign in.
So let me tell you, turn it sideways. Landscape.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's how I have to use it. I will be the first to say, I was like raising my hand. I'm like, okay, new iterations of back office. Are we going to be like iPhone or like just compatible, right? Cell phone compatible, not just iPhone, because we've got analog as well. Or not analog, Samsung, Android, thank you. I'm like analog, I'm going way back to 1995.
It needs to be a responsive website.
Yeah.
It's not very.
So, you know, yeah, and so, you know, I understand that even when I'm having to do things on my phone, I'm like, oh boy, you know, yeah.
Cause half the time it's like, I get so frustrated. I'm like, okay, do you just have, can I just do this at home? Is it okay if I message them on Messenger on Facebook and I'm like, okay, I'll just message you, let me know what you want. I'll let you know, message you the price, cause I find it easier.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
if I have to, then I would do it on my cell phone.
Yeah. And that's where the option comes in, right? A lot of people are working nonstop on their phone. You prefer, and it's easier to do a lot of things when you have a screen or multiple screens, but you can do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this, I wanted to include this slide solely, and I know it's a lot, you guys. And so I really just want to focus on that portion of the top right-hand side. And for the sake of time, I don't think it's beneficial to go through this entire chart. Is it back up? So
Good way to collect your thoughts.
Yeah. Just shut her down.
Just unplug it and plug it back. Yeah. Yeah, there. HDMI plug in the computer. I don't have that. USB-C.
I need to
Just give me 2 seconds.
my 2016 is Dutch.
I think it just locks me up. Yeah.
Somebody have like the best testimony of products. There it is.
The dusting.
Oh yeah, this is what I tell my customers. This is my epiphany moment. I tell all my
It
customers.
was so funny. So my parents,
Dusting.
like, once a year, my parents do the full house cleaning, like windows, screens, everything. And my stepmom was taking out their screens, and I'm like, what are you doing? So they're like, oh, just taking out our screens to clean them. So I'm like, where's your dusting mitt? They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, where's your dusting mitt? They're like, why? I'm like, let me show you what's there. So I ran over and went near the sink, and I went to run the dusting mitt on the water, and I'm like, they're like, you're gonna lick the dusting mitt. I'm like, no, I'm not. Let me just show you. I just went once over. They're like, holy macaroni. I'm like, yeah.
That's literally what I tell the customers at farmers market. I'm like, you have a dusting mitt at home? You ever clean your window screens? Like, oh, it's so annoying. I'm actually doing that tonight. But you have a dusting mitt? Just grab your dusting mitt, wet it, wipe it. Yeah, I know. I love it. And it's like my epiphany moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Like even friends of my dad, they came down. And literally my dad put me on the spot and selling Norwex. Then my dad's friend goes, so what do you do? I'm like, well, I'm healthcare, blah, blah, blah. They're like, do you have any copies? I'm like, no. And my dad goes, and what else do you do? And what else do you do? And Kelly knows my dad. He's that. And so it's like, okay, I'm like, what do you mean? What else do I do? He's like, you sell Norwex. I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, well, you need to go. And then his friends were like constantly like, okay, well, what about this product? What about this product? I'm like, so I went through my dad's house and grabbed all their products. I'm like, so this is what this does, and this is what this does, and that's like a whole party in itself. I got like a $95 order after they left. I'm like, what's the point of doing a Norwex sale today?
It's the way to do it.
I know.
Are we good?
Mhm.
Back up, we're ready. Okay, so the reason I actually wanted to bring this to your guys' attention was because based on 150 companies that were surveyed, this is where their consultants were feeling that they were getting stuck in their businesses. So we can see negative impact on business growth, and then it is prevalence of changes amongst the field. Okay, so when we take a look at the top right hand corner, the two icons that are appearing are lack of skills and prospecting. Now, show of hands, how many of you guys are feeling like sometimes it's lack of skills and prospecting is an issue in your businesses?
Prospecting as in recruiting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so when we take a look at the different colors, you guys can see, but I love that it's like the priority is gaining customers and a challenge selling products, right? And while you go through, we see the different priority and the different challenge. And this is where you can see that it's so important to be continually touching base, learning, and staying abreast of what is happening in the organization. Because when we look at lack of skills, a lot of time that is simply lack of knowledge, right? And it is not being aware of what is going on, because often when we also break down that skill level, it's that people don't know what's going on, so they're not able to talk about, it's not lack of skill and you can't sell something when you can't talk to somebody, right? When you think about this business, it's not hard, right? You're sharing something that you love. There's not there's no skill required in me talking to you and saying, oh my gosh, I just tried this new product. You're going to love it, right? And that's kind of where it comes from. Now, is there a skill in learning how to open up conversation with people? Yes. Kaylee told me earlier today that now she can talk about the product, no problem, but it took time, right? And so
Guys, my husband, he's now my husband, boyfriend at the time, did my parties for the first 6 months. If you're scared to talk in front of people, keep going.
Yeah. So lack of skills and prospecting, and it is across the board. And so it's something that I encourage all of you to continue working on. Okay. So moving from here, I kind of want to show you guys where struggles are and then move into spending habits, because this is actually really interesting. So in Canada, this was taken, all this information was taken actually yesterday from StatsCan. Okay, so Canadians, of course, are spending the largest amount of money on housing, transportation, and food. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. Right behind that, though, when we look at it, 7% in healthcare, and we're looking at healthcare. What does that mean? It's not prescriptions. It's on things for healthier lifestyle, supplements, naturopathic doctors, all of those types of things for healthier living. Okay. And so this is huge for us as Norwex, because when you think about it, yes, while it's cleaning, it's also a healthcare product. And I think it's important that we start talking to people about the health benefits. How is this going to help your home? And while, it can save you money and all these things, at the end of the day, this is making your home safer and cleaner and chemical free. Okay. And we've got entertainment, education, retirement plans. That's a huge one. I think we all want to at one day stop working. Yeah. I mean, no, not you guys, right? You're going to retire from the jobs that you have and just Norwex all the time.
Hands up.
Sure. Right. Okay. So that brings us into Canada at a glance. And this, to me, you guys, I wasn't surprised, but it was still really troubling to see this information. And so we know that the price of commodities have risen faster than wages in the last 12 months. I mean, take a look at the price of food and so on. Now, food has increased by 9.7%. You do not notice a 10% increase in your grocery bill. I mean, how many of you have gone to the grocery store $100 later and walked out with one bag and you're like, you've got to be kidding me, right? I can't tell you. And the statistics are showing people are saving less money, right? 1 in 5 Canadians is likely to obtain food or meals from a community organization. This is in the next 6 months. This is a devastating number. Please don't kill your orchids. Okay, well, it hasn't. No death there. No orchid death, you guys. We're good. We're good. So fresh fruit has gone up by 10%. Vegetables 8.2. And it's just like you guys, the stats just go on. 20%, 1 in 5 Canadians. When the survey was sent out with where people are noticing they're struggling the most, 43% said food. What this means is that 43% of homes, or people rather, not homes, 43% of people are struggling to potentially purchase food. And this is after shelter, transportation, right? These are basic needs, right? Shelter is a basic need. And so why I am telling you all of this, it's not because I want to be like, go home and, start donating money. I want to tell you guys, this is a great opportunity when you're talking to people. What would $200 extra do for your family a month? Right? And it's like, yes, they are struggling now, but if they are willing to hear you out and listen to the amazing products that we have, and share it with other people, if you are not talking about the business or talking to them about the products, what you're missing out is on potentially changing someone's life. And when I say this with absolute sincerity. I have heard of so many stories of people literally on the brink of bankruptcy and saying, I can't imagine if Norwex or X company didn't come into my life, where my family would be. And this is the opportunity that could really make a difference. So I'm telling you this because we got jobs to do. This is about sharing a really great opportunity with people and changing lives. And I can't say that enough because so many people are embarrassed to share this. And if I said to you today, I don't know how I'm going to support my family, and you stayed quiet, like, would you stay quiet with that? Right? And so it's a gift that you're giving people. And I know you guys hear Debbie say this all the time, but it truly is that gift. Okay. So no more Debbie Downer stuff. It's so wonderful. Yes.
So when you said that the statics, and that's very, I can actually say that even starting this, it's just been frustrating because I got really sick this last little while, and I was one of the people that almost had to go to the food bank, even with Norwex. Yeah. Because I got COVID in July last year, and me and my mom both did. And yeah, it was one of the scariest, even now doing Norwex. And that's why I'm hoping coming here is to figure out more ways to do things. Because I even said to my mom, I'm doing everything I can. Like, that was on the brink of tears because I'm doing my Facebook lives, like Kaylee said, but no one's purchasing anything.
What are the stats? It usually takes 90 days for people to see as well, right? So when we are being consistent, it can take up to 90 days for people to see you all the time. And then as soon as they need that laundry detergent, it does kind of trigger it too.
Yeah, it's just frustrating,
So if I may, one of the key things in this business is to work consistently. Okay. And so what's really hard is, and I was talking to these ladies about it earlier today, you don't train for a marathon in a day, right? You have a running plan and you have a training plan and you work over a period of time. And it's the same thing with studying for your business, right? You have to make a plan and you have to work it every day. And you will see that the rewards of that work come into play sometimes 3, 6, 9 months.
Yeah. And it's like, I do the lives, and even I said to my mom, like, it just feels like my aunt who lives in Edmonton, she did the looking at the videos, but I have all these other people, and it's like, okay, like, it's just.
So what you want to do is you want to stand apart from everyone else.
I don't know how to do that.
And that's okay. So start watching people like Talena, right? She's working consistently. I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but working consistently, right? And start watching other people and set yourself apart. Start doing something crazy. Put on a wild hat like I heard Rena did, right? Yeah, and that's the thing. And I always tell people the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. If in 2-3 months you are not seeing something, change it up, right? And it's something that I have to do too, right? I'm not always successful in my first round with talking to people, right? Like, you know, I've talked to Kaylee for a while. I have to adjust, and sometimes I have to recalibrate because I realize like whatever I'm doing isn't resonating with somebody. And so what I'm saying, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. I'm saying sometimes switch it up, do something crazy, set yourself apart, and continually learn and change how you're doing your business. Statistically speaking, a business who is running at 100%, never 100%, let's say 95 to 99% product, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not productivity, efficiency. Okay. Did you know that if everything remains the same, that in 2 years, they will be running at about 65%? Okay. So it's the same thing with all of our businesses, whether we're looking at Toyota in Japan, or we're looking at your independent business as a Norwex independent consultant, right? We always have to be changing, and that is what's key. Another statistic I want to tell you guys, 39% of people in their first year of business as an independent consultant with every company, this is as a whole, are working their business every day. It's only approximately 30 minutes to an hour, but 39%, that's a huge number, right? So think about how you're touching your business, what you're doing, and make little tweaks here and there. I
made a change, and I actually touched my business. If it was 15 minutes a
Yeah.
day, I actually thought my business was going to be over in January. I had taken a 2-month teaching job, and I was like, I'm done. Like I was struggling to get customers. I couldn't get parties.
Yeah.
I touched my business every day. I think I ended the month with 5,003 recruits.
Yeah.
But it's because literally, if I had 15 minutes, that was my focus that month. I was like, for 30 days, I'm going to touch my business every single day.
Yeah.
And that made a huge difference.
And it really does. And it's just doing those small things, right?
I took my products to work and I started cleaning people's headlights with cleaning boots. And I got like, so like, I'm just saying, you don't have to do just cleaning your house, like take it to work. I have a cloth, I have a window cloth and a Enviro cloth in my office, and people know, like, they just know, oh, here comes stuff, because it cleans whiteboards really well, the Enviro cloth. And like, so I'm always using something like, oh, here comes stuff again. Some of them do the triangle, like, but I don't let that affect me. I'm like, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And you know what? You guys come to me when you want things, like, and so consistency, like I've been doing this for like 4 years. So I have those repeat customers and built up that stuff, but it's not like, I don't think, for me, it hasn't been a quick game, but, and I can honestly say after 4.5 years, I haven't done a single in-home party for anyone but myself. And so that's on my list of like my goals. I want to have an in-home party. I've been ready for a long time, but I've done them all on Facebook. And so like, I've still had success, but I have never done an in-home party. So everyone does their business different. I don't know. I got all the supplies ready. I used to do them just all in my own house. Well, and invite people over. I know one person at the farmer's market, I got a date booked. So next month.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm hoping, she's like, I want to do an in-person thing. I'm like, you know what? I really want to do one too.
So you know.
Yes. So next month.
Well, I'm just going to speak on behalf of everyone. We all want to go help.
Okay. I got mirrors like a long time ago. I bought mirrors so I could bring butter smeared on the mirrors. Like I have all the things because I planned to be this big in-home party person, but COVID hit.
Yeah.
And no one ever wanted to do a party. So just on Facebook.
I actually did one when we were doing the, I know Kaylee did a 30-day challenge in the month of April. When I did the mirrors, I used lipstick.
Yeah.
And actually broke my lipstick. It was one of the sample ones from Sephora.
I love it.
I do Shark in my fridge.
So my girlfriend, and coworker Lauren Hankins, she has 2 young girls who are continually kissing the mirror, and they wear like their cute little chapstick and whatever, and she's like, for the love of God, stop, right? Because she couldn't get it clean. She was having like smears all over the mirrors, and she's like, hey, that's enough. Thank goodness. She's like, thank God for the EnviroCloth and the window cloth, because she's like, now it's super simple, right? How many of you guys have animals that have their little noses? Oh my God.
Maybe
Yeah,
you'll be able to
so
help
this goes?
us.
You
My
said
mom's
it
having a hard time with my mom's dog. We just got this, my mom just got this dog in March. Yeah. He drools like you wouldn't believe. He's a lab with Great Pyrenees.
Yeah.
Drool all down the side of the car window. But the environment, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what. Like, I'm trying anything.
Like environmental, 100%. You need to
Like,
keep that in your car.
She does that, but
And the
it
window
still won't get rid of him.
The cleaning pays, I don't know, brings community
I would
water
say,
bottle.
you know,
Like Carol, it's done.
I would use honestly the cleaning paste. Yeah.
Where is it on the window?
The rolling window, like the back of
Does it
the.
have tint? So that
Yeah.
would not use cleaning.
Oh, then
Tint,
you're
yeah,
right.
not on tint.
It's a Jeep Cherokee.
Probably
I
has
have
tint
no
on it.
idea how far I'm out on that one.
But
It is tinted. It is
Cleaning face.
It is tinted.
You're right. PPE, like in spray bottle.
What would you guys use?
Car wash, everything. She was outside.
You know, Rena, there is so many people talking. I can't hear them.
Yeah, I'm gonna, it's okay. We're gonna finish up here the presentation.
Let's let Melissa keep going. Yeah, girl.
They were talking about dog drool on a window, what to clean it with. And the debate was on between EnviroCloth and cleaning paste. So like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys couldn't hear that. So we said, don't use cleaning paste on tinted windows though. So that was what, so it was dog drool on a window, what to use. So I know this is hard, but we're gonna do recognition here in just a few minutes. If you have to leave and come back, that's okay too. Okay. This is her new slide.
The way we are doing anything like training or anything. When I was taking a look at this, before we used to be able to give people a lot of information, they would actually go through it. Now, if we gave people a booklet to train and like we onboarded a new consultant, we're like, oh, we've got the great little booklet for you. The current habits are they skim it, but then like they don't actually read it, right? We're just no longer in that place in the world. It's all immediate gratification, right? And so we need small little snippets of everything. The reason I wanted to show you guys this is because when you guys are going out and talking to people, before you guys came, I was talking to Lena and Stephanie about, you know, going to their neighbors' houses and taking one of the, like from the MVP pack, the little environmental, put their business card on and be like, hey, I'm your neighbor. You know, we haven't met, just wanted to introduce myself. I have my own business. Wanted you to try this product. I've got my information on there. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Right? Super quick so that it's like, they're not like, oh gosh, it's my creepy neighbor. Can we just sell me something? Right? And so just being able to talk about the product, and they always say your 30-second elevator pitch. No, I don't want to listen to somebody talking about Norwex for 30 seconds in the elevator. Make it really quick, right? So it's like you catch their attention. Hey, how are you? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. What do you do? Oh, I actually have my own business. And I was telling these ladies, it's a really great way to tell people that you have your own business and have them ask questions about your business, right? So it's like, and you keep on answering with questions that don't tell them it's not Norwex. So they keep on engaging, right? It's a little trick to get people to walk down that path with you and find out about what you do and about the product without you telling them. And so I recommend you guys all give that a try. Now, the first 30 days matter. So when you are, this statistic, the only reason I wanted to show you guys this is because I found it so interesting that within the first 30 days of a business, if people will recommend other people to your company. So for you guys with Norwex, this statistic is if they feel like they weren't supported during the onboarding. Okay. And so I feel like this is really important because I feel like if you guys came into Norwex and really felt like you were abandoned, or if you're having a conversation, bringing people in and you're feeling like, I don't really know what to do, like, but talk to them, don't I? It's so important to support the people that you're bringing in. And even if you don't know the answers or really necessarily know where to bring them, talk to your upline, call your RSM and be like, I am stuck. I don't know if you guys know this, but Lauren Hankins, here, she lives in Calgary and the US, they're partnering. And every 2 weeks, they're doing a new consultant chat that is really like bringing them through all of the basics, all of what they need to know really the first 30 days. So we are really wanting to support all of you in, you know, bringing new people on. And so they're not feeling like they're fish out of water, because I can understand. And I don't know if any of you guys can attest to sometimes feeling like, oh, I don't know what to do next. I mean, I do that in my job, right? Sometimes it's like I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, I don't know what to do next, right? And I
That's
talk
when
to
I get
somebody
pink
else.
paper out.
Right? Yeah. And it's, yeah. And so I just really wanted to show you guys this because it's really important that we've got, you know, over half of the people that are saying, I wouldn't recommend that because they're feeling like they weren't supported. Do you guys have any questions about that?
And if you wanted to refresh yourself, you could go through the new consultant stuff yourself, right? It's brand new right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I really love a lot of those videos. Okay, and so with this one, how many of you guys have people on your team?
We do, yeah, 3.
Yeah, okay. And so when you're taking a look at the people on your team, the high visibility, those are things that you guys can go into back office and take a look at, right? Like, you know how many customers they have, their sales, and so on and so forth. What is a little more difficult is those low visibility, understanding where they're at, what's going on in your life. You were saying, right? Like you found yourself in a situation where you didn't know what to do next, right? And in those times, who knows, like if you reach out to your leader, like, hey, I'm struggling, I need to make more sales, right? But often what happens in overwhelm is people abandon what they're doing. They're overwhelmed and so they do nothing, right? And so this is where we may find people in the business, people that are on our team, when they don't know what to do next, they abandon. And so I encourage all of you guys to have a conversation with people on your team just to check in. It doesn't mean that they are going to work the business any harder or do anything, but checking in to know where they are at mentally, what they're doing, if they have goals, and really kind of setting a strategy. 1, it'll help you with a connection. 2, it'll give you a better understanding of where they're at and if they want to continue working this business. Do you pour into them? You know, because they will say it's easier to give birth than it is to raise the dead. So, you know, if don't pour into people that don't want to be poured into, right? So this is a really good opportunity for you guys to get a better understanding of where your team is at.
Customers too, right? If you know what's going on in your customer's lives, you're able to kind of adjust and assist your customers with what they need versus what you think they might need, or
exactly,
or check in on them or whatever. Like I have a couple of older ladies that like they love when I call just be like, hey, how are you doing?
And you know, it's so interesting because we had a team meeting one day and we were talking about within like corporate, and we had everybody sitting at the tables and it's like, how many use this product? And as a whole corporate team, you're like, holy cow, we use a lot of direct sales. Debbie Bolton, she's like, I support every direct sales company, which I love. And I love when some of my consultants call me and they're like, hey, Melissa, just checking in. Do you need some new product? We've got this new thing. I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. Do you need anything else? What do you got? Right? And it's like, honestly, it's like, give me a suggestion. Chances are I'll buy it. And so this is the one thing that Kathy always says. It's like, keep asking. Anything else? Anything else? They'll tell you when they're done. Right? So don't, if somebody says, oh, I want an enviro cloth, it's like, oh, you know, do you need a new window cloth? Oh, what about the cleaning paste? Just keep on like offering things that go well and they'll let you know when they're done. Okay. And so what can you guys do? You guys check this out. Come on. Give me a little.
New did animation. Mm-hmm.
I know. High tech stuff right here. Right? So, you know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't come and do my job if, let's be honest, I wasn't getting paid. I wouldn't do this for free. As much as I enjoy spending time with all of you and seeing you realize your dreams, I also need a paycheck. Mama needs food. Okay. So the biggest thing is helping your team make money, helping yourself make money, right? Talking to people, money talks. And this is, sales are the biggest thing. And it's what people can see and use and help them change their lives. Yes. Validation. Now, I know for some of you right now, it might not be the place where you're at with your business and having a large team, but knowing that validation goes a long way. Stephanie and Selena, knowing you came early because you worked hard. You are seeing the rewards of being consistent in your business, right? You know, Kaylee talking about recognition. These are things that are really important to know, to be validated that you're doing a good job. At the end of the day, even me, when I hear Kaylee say, like, I've worked with Melissa and she's great. Well, of course, that's wonderful for me, right? Because I want to know that when I'm pouring into people, that it's valued, right? And so that's really important. And lastly, oh, wait, let's do them all. You guys, I think I can just stop talking at this point. Like, but community, the vast majority of people stay in this business for community. And I think that's so true. When we are having a really hard time, you know, we've all gone through a really rough time in the last few years. It's our network that holds us together, right? We all need those family and friends. And some people move away. They don't have a lot of family and friends, and this is their community. So really make them feel welcome. And when you have somebody join your team, you know, even having that conversation, being like, I'm really glad that you joined my team, welcome, right? And bringing them in, it really makes a huge difference. Okay, so this next one, I'm gonna send this to both Rena and Kaylee, and I want them to forward this to you. I would love for each of you to go through these, answer them, and send them back to these ladies if you want to. There's no pressure.
Pressure, actually.
There's pressure. Okay. You have to do this. And I can't stress enough. We don't move forward without goals. We always want to measure what we're doing. So I encourage all of you guys within the next day or two to really think about what you want to do in the next 30, 60, 90 days with your business. Because we don't know what changes if we can't measure it, right? So set a goal and strive towards it. And then lastly, my call to action for all of you. I don't want you guys to do all 9, but I want you to just take a glance and think about what you might want to do in the next month. So, Natasha, taking a look at that, what would you say would be what is one that you would pick that you want to accomplish in the next 30 days?
Well, I am going to be doing a back to school, so it'll be number 4. So I'm okay. I know I'm going to be doing on the group, like on the back office. There's actually, I was doing a little snooping. Yeah. It's on my day off, you know, nothing else to do. And I found there's this quarantine 30-day thing. Yeah. Right. Well, actually, instead of quarantining, I'm doing back to school, 30 days back to school cleaning challenge.
Love it.
And like we did one in April. Yeah. And every Sunday, I'm actually going to get like those little UPC packets. Yeah. And the MVP and the travel, and I'm going to be between those 3 of them, and then I'm going to tie them together like we'll ribbon and send them off.
Love it. Love it. I love that idea. And so I would really encourage you, I'll send this over to the ladies as well. I'd really encourage you guys to take a look at this and just set some stretch goals for yourselves in the next 30 days. Have some fun with it. And to that, I say thank you. We'll end with thanks, guys.
So amazing. Get a drink, just go grab one now. The last thing to do is recognition.
But first, before we do that, there's a present for Melissa.
Presents for Melissa.
Melissa, thank you so much for coming down from Calgary and taking the time to put a PowerPoint together and help us all. I love the stats, right? And how awesome is it to be able to tell people that 7 people are spending 7% on healthcare, right? And so we have options that even save on other aspects of healthcare when they're choosing these products, right? So fantastic. You're amazing. Here's a present. We love you.
Thank you so much.
That's from Rena, and I thank you. I know you're holding it.
I'm hugging her.
Would you like me to move?
No, you're good.
You're good. But I'm gonna set you guys down.
And Rena, can I just bring these all over to Elizabeth? Can I finally gave it to you. Are we on to everything? Minus okay. I just have to open it up. Ooh. So for recognition, I'll pass it over to Rena in a second, but We're gonna recognize Rena's top 10 in sales, which also we're on Rena's team. So a lot of our amazing people will be on there for my team as well. And then I will also recognize the other parts of mine that are after whatever Rena does. And then we're gonna do some recognition for top in recruiting as well. So top in sales, top 3 in sales are gonna get a cute Norwex stuff. And then I just made them.
Oh my God.
I got them made. I didn't make them.
Oh my gosh, can I see?
Yeah. Right? And it has a straw. The straws are over there, but and they're made. These cups are the best. And then the top 3, I believe, in recruiting get bracelets, maybe. I don't know, something like that. It's a surprise. It's a surprise.
All right. So the Norris year goes from it's 2021 to 2022 and July. Yeah. July. Yeah. Good job. You get 50 points. That's so yeah, on the numbers. There you go. So we looked at those sales for the year, and I'm not going to read up all the names, but we have the $1,000 club members, so $3,000 club members. There's 3 pages of you guys here. So you guys are awesome. We appreciate every one of you, but look at them all.
We'll post these on our team pages as well.
Oh, I can read those so well, Rena. Thank you. Yeah, read everyone. Awesome. Well, you can pass them around and see if your name is on there. You just might be on.
Why did you do the $3,000?
Well, the next one, the next club is the $3,000 plus club, and this is the one I did. If you did $250 every month for 12 months, you would hit $3,000. So these ones have gone above and beyond that. So the $3,000 club members are on here. So congratulations. Let's see if anybody's online here. I don't see anybody online here, but I could be wrong. So let's pass that along. And now we'll get to the top 10. All right. So in top 10 for sales, we have
starting at number 10.
Starting at number 10.
Starting at number 10.
You guys can see this. Deanne Nalder achieved $6,322 in sales for the Norwex year. Cute story about this gal. I've never met her. Somebody referred her to our team to join up. And I contacted her. She goes, no, I'm good. I asked her if she has any questions. No, good. Or we fix whatever she needs fixing. But I've never met Deanne, and she lives right here in town. And I would love to meet her someday. But it was somebody else referred her to us, and she just loves Norway. So I don't even know what she's doing, but she's doing great. Way to go, Deanne. So we appreciate you, Deanne. Number 9 in sales is Megan Lewin. Now, who's here? I looked these up, who they were, now getting tired. Megan is a recruit of somebody here, maybe. Anybody recognize Megan? So I don't know who Megan is, and she had 7,000 in sales, but somebody on the team here recruited her, so it's just us. Margaret, are you on here? Margaret, unmute yourself because you were number 8 in sales. Total of $7,210 as a team coordinator yet. Margaret,
she came in hot. She stayed hot.
Yeah, Margaret, give us a flash.
I remember when she started. Yeah.
Right, you remember Margaret? Yeah, Margaret's amazing. And yeah, she's been around and we love her. Number 7 in sales. She's here online as well. Give it up for Dora Bergen. You might have left actually though, because she's probably baking us cookies for our next meeting. She's so good at that. But Dora is consistent as well, and she achieved $7,338. So super excited for her. Number 6 in sales is Cheryl Barsma. I think that's how you say it. Yay, Cheryl! And Cheryl, there she is. Look at her there. Unmute yourself. Congratulations, Cheryl. Cheryl, you can unmute yourself. Do you know how much you sold in that year? Do you know your number? Putting you on the spot.
Shaking her head, no.
$7,470. Cheryl. Awesome. I'm so glad you could make it here. That is awesome. We'll be sending that out to you. Number 5 in sales. Are you ready? Is it none other than Talena? right. Her sales are over the 10 grand mark. She sold $11,348. It's almost $1,000 a month there, girl. So there you go.
And Talena, you are number 2 on our team for sales, which is really exciting as well. So on that note, actually, I'm going to give Talena, can somebody take a picture? Talena gets a cup. I'll give you one in a package, but we've got to get a quick picture. Okay. Okay, you got to hold your, I got to sign it too. I realize I didn't sign it. Okay, big smiles. They're getting our butts.
Oh, yeah. If you have an idea how we can get your guys' picture, you guys let us know.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Number 4 in sales, Mary Ann Braybrook. Where's she from?
Edmonton area.
Edmonton. She sold over $1,000 a month at $12,077.
She was my number 1.
And she's number 1. And she's a team coordinator as well. So, and she's a retired someone as well. Or
yeah, I actually don't even know what she did before, but she's also been very a party. Yeah, it was an online party, and we chatted on the phone quite often until she joined.
Awesome. You just never know. All right, are you ready? We are. We're getting to the top 3 now.
So top 3 for Rena's team are getting the.
Woo. Are you ready for it? Number 3 in sales, Michelle Caudron. There she is. Hey. Michelle, do you know how much you sold in that year?
I don't really know. I always look at it as a calendar year, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know, totally. No problem. You sold $15,051.
Wow.
Congratulations. All right, number 2 in sales. We have fabulous Miss Lacey Robinson. Lacey. Lots of people here know Lacey. She sold just over $15,800. So there you go. Lacey's goal is always to do $1,500 every month. That's her goal. She doesn't stop till she hits that 15.
That's 500 in income.
Wow. Excellent job. And any guesses to who's number 1 in sales? Fabulous Kaylee. Go you can do that. So you guys want to guess what Kaylee earned in sales? 20,000. Here you go. Does it have it on there? No. It does. Where do I know? Oh, wow.
I know what I earned. That's what I sold.
No, I know.
Like if I made that much, I would definitely
$68,774. Big smiles, ladies. There you go. Awesome. Good job.
So she was being so humble and said, I don't want to be recognized. I'm like, Kaylee, that's a lot of work. Yeah. And you earned a trip plus airfare to Hawaii. Yeah. So that is fabulous.
My husband,
she said the husband gets to stay home, but she also placed number 9 across all of North America on our solution team. So in Dolores's team, you guys all know Dolores, or some of you do.
No, Dolores.
yeah. I don't know everybody here.
No. If you don't know Dolores yet, go find out because she's amazing.
Top 10 for that as well. So all right. So
wait, hold on. It's my turn now. Does anybody want to take a guess as to what Rena did in sales?
Oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh.
20,000.
No, I might have to grab my book because I haven't written down.
Embarrassing.
I don't know either, Michelle. I don't know my number either.
I can't remember the exact, but it was 52,000 something. So Rena earned another trip as well. So she's going to Hawaii, and this will be her first trip attending, but it is actually her 3rd trip that she has earned with Dolores as well, which is amazing. So
I can't wait to be in Hawaii. Are you going? Yeah.
That's exciting.
I know.
And you go.
February.
Haven't told Dale yet.
Oh, he definitely knows that.
Well, he knows, but he didn't know how to register the other day. But anyways, I wanted to share one more thing with you guys. As a team, well, I'll just tell you this time. Next time you're going to have to guess. But in 2019, this is what we sold out collectively as a team. Now, this is the calendar year, not like this is January to January, so it doesn't really. Once I started tracking where we were going at, it became amazing how you could set the goals. So
for those of you on Zoom, that's 288,508
in 2019.
2019. Yeah. All right. Okay. 2020, we were still COVID free, weren't we?
No, only starting.
2020, what does it read there?
562,883.
So you guys almost doubled sales in that year. Okay.
That was because of COVID.
Yes, exactly.
We cannot use COVID for 2022. We cannot use that.
Okay. Okay. So, any guesses? Do we go higher or lower? 2021.
Or 2021. Yeah. 641,390.
So you guys are amazing. If we divide that, like how many households in Norwex is that in? That is terrific. Yeah. So congratulations to you all. You all deserve right? That's awesome. All right. The next one is team building. As we've been talking about, you might as well let your friends in on all the fun, right? So we had a total of, any guesses of how many new team members we had in the Norwex year? Anyone want to take a guess?
91.
Oh, good guess, almost. So these are all the people that recruited one recruit. We brought on 76 new team members. Isn't that incredible? And you'd be part of that, and you'd be part of that. And you know, that was your so a lot of newbies out here. So these are all the ones that recruited one person. Number 6 in recruiting, who recruited 2 personal recruits last year. Did she leave? Margaret Bergen. Margaret.
Yeah, because you come in hot, she keeps continuing being awesome.
Absolutely. Number 5 in recruiting, I'm happy to present to Talena for 2 personal recruits.
Elena, you are also number 3 on our team for recruiting. Little gift again here, girls.
All the presents. Yeah. I'll take my pictures with you. Yeah. Okay. We'll let these guys get off Zoom and then we can go. Number 4 in recruiting, the lovely Lacey Robinson with 2 personal recruits. Lacey's child had a birthday tonight, so she couldn't come and get all this fun and fame. Number 3 in recruiting with 5 personal recruits is Lorraine Yoneda.
And she's number 2 on our team.
Wow, 5 recruits, that's awesome. And number 2 in recruiting, we have the lovely Marianne Braybrook with 6 personal recruits. Yes, I need to meet this gal too. I should meet someone who's on fire. Okay. Now, number 1 in recruiting, you guys have to guess. Is it Kaylee or me?
Kaylee.
You. I don't know.
Okay, Kaylee.
I'm gonna guess wrong. You have to hold on. You got to put up your hand. If you think it was me, put up your hand.
Your team believes in you. Look at that.
They have to vote for me. That wouldn't be fair. All right, if you think it was Rena, put up your hands. Look at you guys. So good.
Love you. Love you, loyal. I love you.
Anyways, Kaylee got the most, but now we have to decide how many she got and how many I got. So how many recruits do you think I got? We'll start there.
8.
Oh, I forgot already.
Can I say? Oh, who said what? 16. I think hers was 16.
16. Were you reading my reports?
No. Probably I 8 to
16. Yeah. And so how many do you think Kayla got then? Woo! Woo! 21. One more higher. 24. 24 recruits. And here is your recruiting gift. And
yeah. I just actually want to, so Rena already said that she got 16, but actually that's another thing that I don't know if you guys noticed. If you paid attention to the top in sales and the top in recruiting, they're actually similar. A lot of times we think that when we are recruiting people that we're losing those sales. That's not always the case, right? When you do the business and you do it and invite people into the business, you can do both. So just another side note.
We have one more thing for you guys, and then we might let you.
Maybe.
Oh, I gotta do my top. Sorry, I gotta just really
Oh,
quickly.
sorry.
Because I have some of my girls here that I'd love to recognize.
Sorry.
Okay, so my number one in sales was Marianne Braybrook, which we said that already. Awesome. And number two was my number three in sales was Rhonda Goldie. I think she was in the Rena's list as well. Number four in sales was I gotta remember to sign these. So can you grab my photo really quick?
No sarcasm there, hey?
No.
Perfect, there you go.
No. Congrats, girl. And then number five in sales for our team was Mona Bow. Number six in sales was Susan Beatty. Number seven in sales was Sarah Jorgensen. Number 8 in sales was Susan DeBurs. Number 9 in sales was Lorraine Yanetta. And number 10 in sales was Amanda. She's like, how does that work? I had a baby and I told you guys I didn't on a baby.
You just never always surprise yourself, right?
And then my top in recruiting were Talena, Marianne, and Lorraine. So those ones were all already.
All right, you guys, that's probably where we're gonna stop the recording here. Because it's just gonna get really noisy right now, but I appreciate you being here, and I'll get a picture with you virtually somehow online, but you can stay on if you want, but it might get pretty, no, Cheryl keeps shaking her head, no. Congratulations and thank you all for being here. It might get noisy, so if you end up leaving, I totally understand, but you're welcome to stay as well. So we have one last thing to do, and it's called
I don't know if there's
the strip dance.
Oh.
Are you ready for us? All right.
We need the whole pieces. Are we doing the like writing there?
Yes, we should do that. We'll do that. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna write on something
on it. Okay, you're
gonna
tearing it. It's gonna be hard because we don't have the two. Because you're supposed to like have the two pieces and you tear it. Okay.
What are you doing?
Tear it real or
oh my gosh.
And a group photo, but then that'll be it. So this is your piece of, so Kaylee's gonna tell you what to do with your strip right now. Before you dance with it. Before you dance with it, you have to.
You're not gonna want to dance with it after you write on it though. So you're gonna dance first.
I'll find more strips.
Okay. So what you're going to do with these before you head out tonight, we talked about what we were proud of over the last year, but maybe there's something that you're a little scared to try. You want to try, maybe not sure how to. You're going to write that on here. On your way out the door, Rena's going to have a bowl of water, and you're going to place that fear in the water, and it is going to dissolve and disappear. On your way out, you are going to let that go, and you are going to find the tools you need to make that happen. Knowing that it's not Melissa, I think you said Lauren is the RSM that everybody can reach out to as well. Yep. And then Rena and I are also available for coaching calls. So these are Norwex related. You are welcome to like on the side put something else. But maybe it's you're scared to do a reel. You're scared to go live. Write it on here, put it in the bowl, and watch that fear disappear. That is the tool.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, really not very.
We don't really get fair.
Right on the smooth side, it'll work better.
Oh, okay.
I practice.
Yeah, I do.
Just take it.
It smells so good. I know.
All right, good on. Can we take a group photo too?
I feel like. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, lady. I feel like we need a group photo.
That's what I would say do, yeah.
Did you just
think that? I did.
I'll make it seem like it was my idea. Great minds. Yeah.
The person who that made the cookies put Norwex cookies for a team meet. One team is Bumblebees and the other is Minion with some Norwex products and logo. So cute. I love her explanation.
I can't wait to sink my teeth into one of those cookies.
Make sure you take one home with you guys too.
Oh, you think it's gonna make it home?
Okay, from Deb over to Kaylee, oh, even over to Bethany. I can get you all in there. If you can all get over there somehow.
Here, I
will stay there, Melissa.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I was gonna kneel on that.
Rena, if everybody gets in front, we could take a screenshot.
Oh. Lynn, you're so smart.
Down on the table. I don't know. I'll sit on the table.
Perfect.
Is that everybody? I don't see Rena. And I see an arm off at the side. Where's Rena? Okay, now you lost whoever the lady is on the, well, I guess it'd be the right.
Yeah, hold the detergent up, hold the thing up. Okay, I fell over.
Oh man.
Okay, the two ladies on the chairs are there. Nope, now we're losing. Somebody has to get closer.
Oh, yeah. No, we're gonna move it this way.
Pretend you like each other.
Yeah, we gotta.
I think Rena might be. Yeah, Rena, just tilt it this way.
Rena is not. I don't see Rena at all.
Yeah, you guys gotta get
Anybody come sit on
the table.
Oh, here, why don't you sit here? I will sit in right here.
Yeah,
Behind me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like mop lady.
Oh,
yeah, now she's in there. Now she's in there. We can't see mop lady. So. You are very memorable.
It's good in my camera. All right, where am I going?
Now where's Rena?
Stay on the floor in front.
Yeah.
I'll be in the chair.
Yeah, I'm here.
No, you can't see nothing but an arm.
Okay, I'm gonna change this to 5 seconds and 10 seconds.
I could run in and jump.
Okay, here goes 10 seconds.
Get in the chair. Get in the chair. Yeah. Perfect. No, ready? Smile.
There we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I got 3.
You're welcome. Yeah. Did your camera? Okay, yeah, your camera. Do you want me to check your camera? Push it one more time. Hold on. Let me check your camera.
It's a 10-second.
Good night.
Bye.
Janelle is missed in the photo. So okay.
Chicken happy, chicken security.
You want to take your name tags off?
Yeah. Janelle's in the.
Oh, we could do the laundry straight. Tear them.
Oh yeah.
They won't know. Tear them.
Okay, ready guys? Where's the timer? It is on. Okay, I am coming there, Donna. So just watch out.
She's coming in hot.
She's like scared. All right.
Yay, team.
I think you got it.
Do you have the video on your phone? The music?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna tear it.
You have to. Okay, hold on. Let's watch it.
We'll show you a couple times and then we're gonna do it as a group. So hang on.
You guys missed it while I was doing it on stage.
Oh, I did.
Okay, it's.
Are we actually tearing these?
No.
Why don't you tear these? Tear it. That's it. You can't tear that one. I don't know how to do it.
How do I go to the help me?
Yeah.
Help me, real girl.
Yeah, I saved it in here. But how do I?
But I need to watch.
No, we just put it over
Yeah, it's for.
No, it's not real.
Okay. I would just had it on the computer screen.
Go right to training and wait.
It is.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's the.
My white thing. No, I need to watch.
Okay, here it is. Okay, one more time. Watch one more time.
That's hilarious.
All right. How are you going to become Instagram famous? Apparently she's not. Bye.
Are you, do you want to record us or are you in on this?
Oh, no, I'll record you.
I think you're actually in on it. You're the one that was like, we have to do the
real. I think we need more light. Let's do it.
Yeah, the real won't look the same without you in it.
I mean, yes. Okay, I can't wait as I stand right in front of you. Get up there. Get in front of me.
No, you're in front.
Oh gosh.
I think it's still recording.
No, I think we're done. I think
it's recording.
It's a live one. Cool.
Yeah. I can't move this, guys. Oh. Okay. And I'm looking at me not. Okay, because it has to go upright, we have to like be squashed in there.
Okay.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Okay, so I can see half of Rachel. I can see all of Natasha, Stephanie, Talena, Melissa. Okay, now I can see Rachel.
Okay.
Stephanie, you're out now. We gotta move this way. Amanda this way. Amanda, you might have to come in front. I don't know if we're gonna fit us all in here.
You know, I feel like
Stephanie, move this way a little. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what I was hoping would happen. Okay.
We're gonna hold this place.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not gonna.
It's not gonna tell, but it's not gonna talk about. It literally is like.
Okay, I have her. Hold on, guys.
But you can't talk to the with my finger. I don't actually want to toss it. So they literally are just big movements. So tear it and toss it, and then wash it. They toss it in the. Oh yeah, so we were doing it on stage.
One take in my. They're my things.
So now you can just toss it, like tear it. Don't tear it. Don't do it. No, I'm not tearing it yet. I have no tearing. So tear it.
Yeah, I want these ones back though, guys. Yeah, even if they're torn, I do want these ones back. They're. Okay, but am I supposed to like hold one and like?
No, don't
like. But she does in the video. She like, yeah, she does.
This.
She totally does. If she drops it, yeah, 100%. Good luck with that. I'm gonna figure it out.
Well, Stephanie's done this before. She knows what to do too.
It was in the video, right?
Was that?
This was in the video.
Well, I don't know about that. We have to do the either one.
I want to toss it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Ready? I don't know how to do this.
It goes fast the second time.
Oh.
Oh, I just did that. We gotta keep going.
No.
Toss it.
Okay, we're not doing this again.
No.
That was super bad. That was super bad.
Talena this side. I want to be posted.
It's all right. I'll do my own.
Oh my God. I did it way so fast.
But there's not enough scripts.
You could just pretend, yeah, just put it back together if you want to do it.
Oh yeah,
like
this. You could just go like this.
and then tear.
Oh, but it's so far away, you can't even see though. I feel like it's good.
I feel like you could see it.
One more try.
One more time.
Who needs some?
Because then you got to get rid of that chair.
Everybody come in.
See? You need to wait.
Try pull it together and then.
Yeah.
One more. Stephanie, we have people. Yeah.
Well. Let's get a little bit closer. Get rid of that. Oh, why is it not saving? Talena, it's like being weird. Oh, there. I think it's saved. Yeah, let me make sure it was saved in my.
Who needs more strips?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Put it together.
Yeah. Oh, now it's saved.
Pretend.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You want me to like? I can like move it around the people.
You don't want
bad.
Okay. That's okay.
Like, it's not a bit closer.
I just need to get everyone in. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
people up for sure at this angle.
Okay, not so fast. Now I know.
Okay, ready? Yes. Oh, it's gone. Are we done? You know what's hard? You can't hear the tariff. I might have a big tonight, but something I don't know. I can't tell your section. No,
I'll save it.
You want me to do it again?
You know what I mean? Oh, no, it's too bad.
Well, the first part of the
I know, and then
it's like tear it, toss it, and wash it.
Yeah. Okay, I think I
me
did
do it
it.
again. I'll do it again. I won't move. But
I think it's fine. Yeah. You're good.
I'm gonna grab you.
Did you get a cookie?
You want to sign it?
Oh,
Yes. Thank you.
yeah.
Then I don't have to mail it to ya. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
You can't even sign or write your name.
I don't know who I am. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so the identity crisis.
Oh, I need the certificates. Where? Oh, you have 3 minutes if I sign. All right. Yeah. We did have some students. And the straws behind there. Yeah. Oh, that's good. So, yeah, national road trip. How would you do that? I gotta go to the. Hold on, I gotta give you a hug. Please. I know, no, it's not. Rocket. I didn't even call it for check. Or even go for coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, everyone involved. Yeah, yeah. A little bit of math left. No. Are you a nurse? No, I just was. Oh. Oh, okay. Well.
Let's take a right, so I'll just stay here.
Let's take a picture. This color. I got those mystery facts. They were actually pretty good. They have like samples of every scalar.